My mom, she's at school. She's going into school right now. She just graduated from being a paralegal, so she wants to go into law school. And I'm really proud of her for doing that. When it comes to academics, yeah, she makes sure I put that first, and she doesn't expect any less than then she doesn't expect any less from me. She makes sure I reach my full potential. I know for sure that I'm going to college without a doubt. I really want to go to college, but the thing is, I don't know what school, but I will apply to many different colleges. I don't know what I want to study yet. I just want to be able to push my education to a higher point.
And that, everyone, was 14-year-old me. I still had braces, didn't know what I was doing, let alone knowing how to speak in front of someone who was recording me. But this was just an interview about me and my educational goals, more specifically, my inspiration, which is my mom, still is. And well, it was just an introduction to the rest of my educational future. It's just one of the many chapters of my story, and I hope you like what you hear. Now let's fast forward a little bit from junior high all the way to my graduation. I graduated high school, class of 2016, Prince High. I mean, look at that yellow gown. I made it 4 years later, and I made it. High school was such a learning experience, and I'm so incredibly thankful for it. To my family, to my friends, my parents, the teachers who did their best to teach these students who weren't thought of so highly, but I made it and it was on to the next step, and that's college. But I made it because here I am at Utah Valley University striving. I mean, I'm trying. But just to recap a little bit, I honestly couldn't have gone through high school the way I did without everything in my life that was pushing me. One being my community. Kearns is such a wonderful place to live in and a wonderful like town and community to be a part of. But unfortunately, people who aren't from there automatically think that it's ghetto for some stereotypes here and there. But Kearns is so loving and so welcoming and completely hardworking, and everyone in there, like, you belong. And one of my biggest inspirations to continue my education was to represent my city in the best way I could and show, yes, I am indeed a student from Kearns. I have grown up there for so many years, and here I am going on to a higher institute of education, and I'm going to strive and I'm going to make my dreams come true, and I'm going to reach all these things that people think that someone from Kearns can't do, but well, here I am. That is my biggest inspiration is in fact my family. I love them with every ounce of my being, and I am working so hard in order to give them back everything they've given me. My parents, my dad has worked every morning for as long as I remember and come home late every night just to provide me and my siblings and my mom with everything we need, but also everything we could ever want. I adore this man with my entire heart, and I want to get to the point where I'm successful enough to be able to provide for him and allow him for him not to work and just enjoy his life because he's worked so hard for me to enjoy mine. And my mom, that woman she has superpowers beyond belief. She's able to do everything I cannot imagine I could ever do one day. Not to mention the fact that she was able to raise 3 kids and still attempt to continue her education. She graduated with her associates, and I'm just like, I'm gonna do better, mom, and I'm gonna do it for you, and I'm gonna buy you and my dad a house, and it's gonna happen. It's not the matter of how, it's just a matter of when. Therefore, I am now on my third semester here at UVU, and I think I'm on track. I'm going to make sure I graduate by 2020, no later than that, hopefully sooner. I'm going to get my degree, my bachelor's degree here. I'd probably go pursue a master's at the U, but right now I'm so happy to be at UVU. I'm so happy for all the opportunities I've received and all the experiences I've had. I learned so much in the matter of a year and a half than 4 years in high school. I have learned so much about myself and what I want to do with my life and who I want to be, and it's to be able to say that is amazing. I'm so incredibly grateful for everyone I have met so far, and I can't wait to meet more people. I'm I'm so excited to see where the rest of this journey takes me. I'm so excited to write out more chapters about my story, and I can't wait to continue to make my loved ones proud and to make myself proud above all. And just, I'm so incredibly thankful to have had the story have had and for it to have played out like this. And I can't wait to read what comes next.